Well, people are joining soon enough. Hello, everyone. It is my first live ever. Hello, Drastic Productions, the shark guy. Welcome to the first Toy Adventures live ever. Your guys' questions. Whoa. Sorry, I have a really bad tripod. Look at this. Ooh, pretty. So, if you guys have any questions regarding the toy movies, regarding how we make them, this is the place you guys can finally ask them, because I get a million in the comments, and it's just tough to answer them all. And, we had to do something special for 100K, because we got there pretty quick, and that is quite amazing. Hello, everybody. Godzilla and Friends, the Animal Girl, Bestoned. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Pardon me if I'm a little nervous. This is my first live, at least on YouTube. I used to do this on Instagram. This is not real gold, obviously. This would be hundreds of dollars, but this is like sprayed on chrome paint. Still, it makes it a little bit of a pain to build. Hello, Bestoned Ninja Master Nick. Question about the Dinosaur movies. Wouldn't it work more with the Amber Collection Tiger-Strapped Raptors of the JP3 one? Raptors, while I do like them, they are out of scale, of course, with the scale I use, which is the, 1/118th scale dudes. I use them as Utah Raptors because they work beautifully as that. I mean, I wish I had 1/118th scale Raptors that were as detailed and as articulated as the Amber Collection, but because they don't work with my scale, I can't exactly use them as Velociraptors. But if I ever do a 1/12th movie, which is likely, I could do that now that the what are they called? Valaverse figures are out. I could definitely buy some of those and do a 1/12th movie. But that is why, trust me, I want to buy those Amber Collections, but I just don't have a reason to yet. So, yeah. This is what we're going to be building today. The Hyakushiki. Do you like making videos on YouTube? Absolutely. I absolutely love it. It is a wonderful way for me to make money. I've always been a super creative kid, a little bit on the spectrum, and that's why I feel like this is the kind of job that really speaks to me. It lets me be creative. It lets me work at home, work by my own rules. So absolutely, I love YouTube. Let me just make sure I don't miss any questions. All right. So, for those of you guys that don't know about this suit, this is from Zeta Gundam. It's a little bit one of the more darker Gundam series. That's why I like it, because it's tough and it's serious and it's not for babies. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? I always start with the chest, because I have my own little weird way of building it. Have you ever made your own custom dinosaur? No, I have not made my own custom dinosaur. What I do is I commission artists on Instagram, particularly Prep Prop, Bishop Toy Works, and Buckle Patch, or Batch, or I can't remember his name specifically. But basically, I order from them, and they paint it for me. Yeah, I don't have quite the artistic skills to repaint a full dinosaur, but I'm trying to get there. Gundam is helping me because it's slowly improving my painting skills. So, now that we're getting this started, the first piece we're going to need is D5. So we look for D. Here's our D5 right here. What is your favorite dinosaur in your collection? Well, that is quite easy if you're going to go by my entire collection. That would have to be, let me go ahead and free the phone real quick so you guys can see. Here is what lies all above my bed. And it'd have to be This dude right here. The first real Jurassic Park toy I got all the way back in 2007. You can still see my marker on his cheeks. Yeah, this guy's been through a lot. Definitely. I even named him. His name's Robert, by the way. Everyone say hi to Robert. He is my childhood bull T-Rex. I've had him since I was a little kid, and he's pretty much been like my teddy bear ever since then. Now he rests along with all his friends above my bed. So, that is that story. Quite the adventure we just went on there. And now you guys are back in spot. We can continue the Gundam build. So, let me get my sandpaper out. So yeah, Robert is my my favorite at the moment. He'll always be my favorite actually because of the sentimental value. If you mean my favorite Mattel dinosaur toy, probably either the Mosasaurus or the Brachiosaurus, because those are two dinosaurs we would have never gotten with any other toy company. So those are really two special dinosaurs. My bad, there was a question I saw. Random question, but do you think of pet lizards as small dinosaurs? Not really. They can be a window into what a dinosaur could be, but I would, again, consider birds more likely, unless if, you're thinking of more reptilian dinosaurs. Birds are classified as modern dinosaurs, so that is the literal answer, but, they do look like prehistoric dinosaurs, or modern dinosaurs, if that's what you mean. Would you ever use the Jurassic Park soundtrack? I would absolutely use it, but copyright. And that is the only reason, trust me, it kills me to make a Halo movie and not have one final effort play when Chief walks on screen. That, just a spoon out of my soul. But I have to because of copyright. It's a tough world out there. And, yeah, trust me, if the copyright wasn't an issue, all my movies would be the traditional soundtracks. Wouldn't the main bad guy from Part 3, Rise of High-Res, die from Scorpius' venom, and I believe he got spiked in one scene? Now, here's the thing. I haven't gotten to use the Scorpius Rex's spine attack yet because I haven't quite figured out how to pull it off. I was thinking of painting some screws black and maybe screwing them into certain places to make it look like spines hit, or using black painted nails. Not like fingernails, but, like hammer nails. So I've been trying to think of ways to pull off the spine effect, but nothing yet. So I haven't really touched it yet. Yeah, copyright. Do you travel far for filming? It depends on the movie. Absolutely depends on the movie. Typically, we don't leave our general area of Southern California. We do travel, at least an hour or two for some spots. But I think the farthest we've gone is Colorado, and we were technically only there because we were visiting my sister, and we just happened to find a really pretty spot, and I had all my dinosaurs on me. So the farthest I filmed is Colorado. But the farthest move, like full-on dedicated trip for a movie, was to Nevada, to Lake Mead. We said we went camping, but come on, we went there to make some money and make a new, really cool movie. That was Danger in Lake Mead. That is the movie where we went and filmed just for that. Pretty much. Have you heard Rexxy is getting a remodel in Dominion? And will you tell your guys to make a custom Rexxy? That would be super cool. Although I feel like Mattel, in all their infinite wisdom, will give us the mercy of making us a new Rexxy, because they love to release new T-Rexes. That's kind of their pastime in this fandom. But yes, if we get a new Rexxy mold that is beautiful and it looks like the classic Jurassic Park T-Rex, I will absolutely get a nice, beautiful repaint done of it so I can have it in all its beauty and make some cool movies with it. So, there's that. Let's see. Which was your favorite video filming? Probably the one in Colorado, because the view was just absolutely amazing. My first Godzilla movie was really fun because I finally got to find a way to put Gundam into the channel. But I think I'm going to have to go with either the Colorado one, because I had to swim the entire time I was filming. And holding my breath and trying to get the great shot was certainly a challenge, and I thought that was a lot of fun. But the Colorado one was also really pretty, so it's between those two. Those two are really special to me because of not only this place we filmed in, but the experience of filming it. I like good challenges. I don't like an easy movie where everything is by the books. There's nothing new in there. Those are boring to me, and I'm sure those are boring to you guys. So I like to make them hard to make and interesting to watch. So what is your favorite dinosaur, by the way? I'm really basic. Total basic boy over here. T-Rex, my favorite dinosaur of all time. You T-Rex fans never stop winning. Let me just put it that way. T-Rex is the best. Okay? He's my favorite. So, yeah, always been a T-Rex boy. This is not a question, but would you use the All-Striker from G.I. Joe? All-Striker, now, forgive me, I am not particularly well-versed in G.I. Joe vehicles, but I believe I know what the All-Striker is. Is it that, like, the little dune buggy one? I know that the Jeep is the Vamp, and I know the tank is the Mobat. So I'm thinking the All-Striker is like the little dune buggy. I have considered it. It's just a little small and simple for me. I like the click and play dune buggy a lot better because it's a little more substantial and looks like a real vehicle. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I haven't used it that far. But funny enough, I do own it. I do have it in my collection. So, will there be toy movies with Ice Age mammals now that Jurassic Camp Cretaceous has made a Smilodon canon? Well, funny enough, if you watched the most recent movie, Smilodon is in it. So yes, there will be more Ice Age movies. Now, sadly, the ice near me is melting, so I won't be able to make probably one this year. But next year, provided Mattel does cough up the beautiful Ice Age mammals, absolutely, for sure, we will be getting a Ice Age movie. Full stop. You know, I've wanted to do it because it's such a unique idea, but I just haven't had the tools, you know? Now that I have a Smilodon and I have a Terror Bird, I can absolutely try it, but, you know, I don't have a woolly mammoth or any of the other crazy mammals yet. Mattel. Mattel, you hear that? So, your favorite dinosaur is Spinosaurus. I love Spinosaurus. I just don't like what Jurassic Park 3 did to him. I like the design. I just don't like how they started that whole argument. But you know what? You got to show your dinosaur being cool. Show him kill the T-Rex, whatever. Has he spiked in the movie at all? Any indication that it happened? No, he has yet to spike in the movie. The Scorpius Rex has yet to use his spike attack again because I haven't yet to figure out a way to pull it off convincingly. Do you have help filming your videos? Well, yes. My mom drives me there. She may offer an idea or two, but aside from driving me there, no. I do everything on my own. From the moment I get out of the car and walk to the spot, it's a complete solo show. I do all the filming, I do all the voice acting, of course, not for the female. Any female voices you hear in the movie is my lovely mother. So, Claire, Rose, any of the women is my mom. And I noticed on one of the videos, the custom showcase where that was her showing off the dinosaurs, and you guys are all commenting, ha, nice nails, ha ha ha, you guys are funny. No, that wasn't me. So, to answer your question, not when I'm actually working. There is a partner in the business, but making the movies themselves, no, it's mostly a solo show. Okay, gotta look through all of these. Man, I'm getting a lot of questions. Nice. Do you love Camp Cretaceous Season 4? I heard it's really bad. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's horrible, and it's like introducing robots. And as much as I love Jurassic Park, if I want robots, I'm going to Gundam. So, you know, not too hyped. I really wish they would have just, you know, brought back Isla Sorna and then just have the adventure on Isla Sorna or a new island like Isla Pina or Isla Matanceros or one of the other islands. You know, use what's in established canon because that's what gets the fans all tingly. Don't establish new stuff that we have no connection to and is experimental. You know, they leave that for the movies to do. You know, I don't know. But considering it's supposedly canon, it kind of makes it a little more egregious. Normally, I would have just been like, oh, they just made a bad decision. Whatever. But I really hope all this robot dogs and drones herding dinosaurs is just Camp Cretaceous going off the wall a little bit. Hopefully it's not, you know, seriously acknowledged in Dominion. So, there's that. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find it. Have you seen a cassowary? Those look like dinosaurs. Yes, they do look like dinosaurs, and they are the closest thing we have to dinosaurs. Just as mean as well. Hi, greet me please. Hello, fans of artists. Would a Gundam even stand a chance against Kaijus? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. RX-78, the main Gundam, is about the size of legendary Godzilla's ankle. So, no. I size them up in my movies because I have to make it look interesting and fun. I believe an army of mobile suits, which is what the Gundams are, they're mobile suits, could take on a Kaiju. You know, a whole army of them, and they're all, like, distracting it and whatnot. That would be really fun to watch. But, like, one Gundam itself, no. Dinosaur seeming, I have to go to school. See ya! Have fun at school, pay attention. Let me look through my questions again. I know I got a lot of good ones, and I have to get to them first. So season 4, I've already answered that. It's meh, I haven't seen it yet. Cretaceous and Cretaceous season 5. I don't know how they're going to do season 5. They have a lot to clean up from season 4. Could we see the Seats again in another movie? I always think about that, funny enough. I'm always like, you know what, Seats has been in one movie. Why have I never used him again? And it's just like, I pack my bag full of dinosaurs when I go out filming. Whatever dinosaurs I want, I just pack them full. And I use whatever I have the idea at the moment. Doesn't mean everything that gets packed up is guaranteed to be in a scene. Like, I've packed the Dilophosaurus a million times, and I can never think of a scene to put him in. So the Dilophosaurus always gets jibbed. And the same happens with the Seats, sadly enough. It's just there's so many other dinosaurs to use that are so much more famous and get so much more recognition that it's hard. But now that I know that people want it, I will definitely try and include Seats in some more movies. Because yeah, all I need is you guys to say, hey, can you put that in a movie? And it's like, yeah, okay, fine. I've been looking to put that in a movie. Now that I know people want it, the people get it. The movie I get most recommended is Rise of Hybrids Part 4. Yeah, that one kind of blew up, which was really awesome to see because we really needed that. And I'm definitely proud of it. That's one of the ones I'm definitely proud of. Which toy was the hardest to get? That's an interesting one. Because it's like, what do you mean? Like, the most expensive or the most difficult to obtain? I'm going to say the Chaos Effect Bull T-Rex. Just because I had to wait so long. And it appeared I'm on a Jurassic Park fan club on Facebook. And so a random posting of one for sale came up, and I had to, say, I'll take it as fast as possible. That's really the hardest. It was really expensive. Hard to get is kind of a tricky thing. It's more of, takes a long time to get because you have to be patient for one to pop up that's within your price range. But hard to get, I would have to say, yeah, the Chaos Effect, because I've been wanting that one since I've started this hobby, which was all the way back in like 2007 when I was a little kid. So I'd say the Chaos Effect Bull Rex, which I, funny enough, have 2 of now. Because I found another one at Savers. So I have 2 Chaos Effect Bull Rexes. The hardest one to find, and I now have 2 of them. I found the second one completely by accident. So, life just slaps you like that sometimes. Do you like all of your dinosaurs or only some of them? That's actually a good question, Animal Girl, because I actually do only like some of them. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I do buy most of my dinosaurs specifically to put in movies or for the channel. What I showed you above my bed, that is my personal collection. That is the stuff that's not moving. That is stuff that is dear to me. It's mostly, original trilogy movie stuff. I do love a lot of my Mattel stuff, but let's say the channel goes away one day, I would have to sell like 75% of it because not all of it is stuff I need to keep. Most of it is, good for the movies, but not quite good for the collection. You should see. One of these days, I'll have to show you guys my garage. That's just an absolute mess. In fact, you know what? We're live. Let's go. We're going on an adventure. First, I'm going to show you guys my awesome Gundam collection so you guys can see my tower, my monument to my credit card debt. And you can see what has already been accomplished. Now, let's go into the warehouse. So, here is the warehouse. Here's where everything is stored. There's Big Indominus boy. We haven't gotten to use this boat yet. It actually got broke before we got to use it. I'm so mad about that. And you can just see these huge buckets down here, just absolutely filled with dinosaurs. Yeah, we have to buy a lot for this channel so we can get herds and stuff. I mean, I'm sure you guys recognize some of these guys. Recognize him? Sadly, most of my customs are upstairs right now. So that is kind of a bummer because I wanted to show you guys a few of those, but I cannot. Yes, my room is very messy. Haha. This is the organized chaos of an artist. Okay, so we're gonna layer down again. And back to reading the comments. Because I know I got a few while I was on my little tirade. Oh my goodness, I got so many. It's gonna take a while. Good. Keep them up. Not a question, but saying I gave my gecko a Jurassic Park theme enclosure. Awesome. Awesome. I gave my bearded dragon, my bearded dragon a Godzilla themed enclosure when I used to have one. When you get the Giga from Jurassic World Dominion toy line, will you use it in your toy movies? Absolutely. Without a question. It will be there. How long have you been making videos? 3 years. I've been making videos for 3 years, and I've been taking toy photography since 2015. So, again, it was my mom who was like, "Yeah, man, you take these great pictures. You would make awesome little shorts." And I'm like, "Nah, no, I wouldn't. That's way different." And then I made them, and then I was good at it. So, in conclusion, listen to your mom, folks. Your reaction to Your reaction to Amber Collection's Compy look. The jaw is a little, yeah. Amber Collection, you know, totally supposed to be an adult collectible series. Totally not skipped out or cheaped out on in any way. Don't believe that. Mattel would never do that to us, you know? They would never skip out on detail on a adult collectible series that is supposed to be taken seriously. That is, for the adults, where we want premium detail. Okay, back to the question. I'm getting so many questions I can't even build. You guys are stopping me. Come on. I have to go through all these questions. Rexxy, could we... How old are you? I am 23. I am carnal as a pig. I see that. You did not lie to me. Which human figure is your favorite? That's kind of impossible to say. Well, I mean, it depends what you mean. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to go get my other. So basically, I keep all my action figures in these. This is for Jurassic Park humans, aka generic humans. And this is for specialty humans, whether it be Halo. Oh, he's had no head. Halo. And here's my favorite human out of all my humans, which is in this one, because most of my humans are just generic soldiers. This is my favorite. And I'm sure some of you recognize him from a review. My Char Aznable. He's from Gundam. He's a Gundam character. Not a Jurassic Park character. That's why you've never seen him before. But we're gonna let him chill. Hello, stream. Hello, chat. He'll be greeting all the new guys. All right, back to reading the questions. Sorry, I get really distracted with each question, but I'm sure you guys like. Okay. I need to just focus on the questions and get as many done as I can, because I'm getting swamped. Why do you think the Kakara was made so small by Mattel since it was bigger than the T-Rex? That is easy to, because Mattel doesn't want to spend a lot of money on non-super popular dinosaurs. Even Triceratops has been bummed down. Like, their only Triceratops is, like, hamburger-sized. So, Mattel doesn't always put the size into the certain dinosaurs that need it. Like, again, the Triceratops. the Carcharodontosaurus. Like, if the Giga came out in this toy line, it would be the size of the Carcharodontosaurus. Mattel is not going to put all that money and tooling into what should be a big dinosaur when they can make it a medium, because it's not a AAA named dinosaur that everyone knows about. It's just laziness. That's the easiest way. It's cost-cutting laziness. That is why we have a criminally undersized dinosaur in what is supposed to be a scaled line. So, where's this? Your custom build, aka Buck, is amazing. Thank you very much. I'm sure my artist will very much appreciate that, and I certainly agree. Although, funny enough, he has made better since then. He's constantly getting better, so I may need to get commission a new one. How long does it usually take to film a toy movie? It actually depends. Most times I get out there at around 8 o'clock or earlier if it's in the summer. If it's in the summer, I'll get out there by like 5 o'clock. And I'll be done by 8, 10, usually around 4 or 5 hours to film, unless I'm really dragging my feet and taking a long time, and just because sometimes I'll film a couple scenes and I'll just sit there for 30 minutes, just thinking, taking a break, watching videos, whatever. You know, I like to walk around my filming spot. It helps the blood get flowing and helps my ideas to really form. Movement for me really helps my mind and getting creative. So I'll walk around, watch videos, just look around at the terrain to see if I can't find a spot to find inspiration. So it honestly depends, but around 4 to 5 hours is the general area. So I keep getting like lost in all the questions. Here we go. Have you ever watched The Lost World? Absolutely. It is my favorite of the Jurassic Park series. Absolutely. The Lost World is my favorite. Or is La Muerta. Yes, like I said, any of the established, what is it, 5 islands? 6 islands? Sorry, it's been a while since I played Evolution, which I need to play the number 2 because I heard it's really good. Do you have haters? I'm sure I do. I'm sure there's people who don't like me. I get a lot of comments saying, you should do stop motion. Why? Especially on my Godzilla movies where it's like, this would be so cool if you did stop motion. This sucks because it's not stop motion. All right, so let me address the stop motion issue. Yes, I know about stop motion, and I actually used to do it as a kid, with my old camera. Stop motion is a lot of fun. But with the way I film, I go outside into the elements. I don't film on a set, so I have to go out there. I'm working with the actual daytime. I can't spend infinite time out there. And I'm not very good at stop motion as I used to be. So I'd rather stick with what I'm good at and then slowly maybe try a stop motion movie when my set, because I do have a set for Godzilla movies a little more established. So maybe in the future we might see a stop motion from me. But as of now, it's really just not my style. And that's the best way I can put it. So yeah, I think I have haters, but, screw them. I got way more supporters than haters. You guys make it all worth it. So, if you were somewhere else, would you like your own videos? And here's the tragic part. No. I would not. I don't even watch my own videos. I don't like it when people put my own videos on when I'm in the room. It's cringy to me because it's my voice, and I hate the sound of my own voice. And I know you guys are going to be stunned. Like, what? We love these movies. I know, but I don't watch them. I like making them. I don't like watching them. It's the weirdest thing. But I know what's cool. I know it's cool to put in there, but I just don't want to watch them. I like watching them when I'm editing because I get really happy. It's like, yeah, they're going to love this one. But when it's done, I don't know. I'm not really fond of watching them. So, yeah. Ciao, I'm Italian. Hello. My mother is part Italian. Camp Cretaceous is turning more brutal every season. I think so. They're slowly like looking at the sensors and seeing what they can get away with. They'll try something, look at the sensors. Sensors just look away. Okay, we can get away with that. Let's do something else. And then they do something else, and they look at the sensors look away. So yeah, I love that. I just don't like, the direction story-wise they're taking with all the robots. I wish they would just stick to the established islands and just keep getting more and more brutal. Could Indominus Rex kill a skull crawler? That, again, very much depends. So if it's a big skull crawler, absolutely not. But if it's a small one, maybe. Skull crawlers are pretty crazy. I think I know. If it's a small one about the size of an Indominus, the Indominus would win. But if we're talking like the big one from Kong, absolutely not. What is your biggest dinosaur? Huh. And now, see, normally I would just boom and say the Brachiosaurus, but actually we have the super colossal blue, and that might actually be taller. So I think the super colossal blue is actually bigger. Your bull Rex, aka the buck in the thumbnail, has an amazing. Yeah, again, this is his name escapes me now, but his name is Kyle. I'm not obviously not going to give away his full name. Bishop Toy Workshops. That's his name. He is an amazing artist. He was my original artist. And yes, he actually sculpted the little gizzard thing on the neck. And he I don't know if you guys noticed, but he also enlarged the eyebrow ridges so they point up more. And he extended the little tusks right by the jaw. So he did a lot. And he also fixed the arms. You guys can notice that he fixed the arms. He did a lot of amazing work on this Rex. I will never be not amazed by what he did with that Rex. Although, unfortunately, with all that modification, the Rex will always fall. It can't stand up on its own because of the weight and just the way it's designed. So Mattel, we need a Rex with ratcheted hip joints, please. I know you love making Rexes. You made 1 million. Make one with ratcheted hip joints. What do you use to repaint your dinosaurs? I use my artists. I commission them. So I don't personally paint any of my dinosaurs. I've painted my Jeeps. If you guys want to know, I use just generic camouflage green paint. I deconstruct the Jeep, take out all the stuff I don't want painted, paint everything, tape off what doesn't need to be painted, paint on everything, and I put it back together. So it's just a matter of deconstructing it. So, okay. I think I'm starting to catch up with the questions. Nope, not even close. So much for building, am I right? Okay, what is your smallest dinosaur? My compies, my little rubber compies. And yes, I do count them as toys because they are specifically species. Why do you think we've never seen a Utahraptor from the Jurassic Park franchise? That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know. It's a really cool dinosaur. Maybe because they don't want to confuse people with Velociraptors. But, I mean, maybe. I mean, the Indoraptor kind of fills that role as the big raptor. I would have rather had the Utahraptor over the what's it called? I can't think of the name. The Indominus, the Indoraptor. I would rather have the Utahraptor over it. But I get the thing. You need to have your hybrids in there. So, here we go. Found it again. Could Indominus survive on Skull Island? I think Indominus as a species could survive. You know, they'd find their own little niche. But one Indominus, I don't think so. Do you have pets? Yes, I have 6 tiny, adorable little Yorkie dogs. And you may hear them start barking any moment now. So, you know, if you hear just a wave of dog barking, just assault you, that is all 6 of my dogs let loose to cause mayhem. What is your opinion on the Therizinosaurus appearing in Dominion? Could you add some flair to your collection? I think so. The Therizinosaurus has always been a really cool dinosaur to me. I first saw it in the Nigel Marven Running from Dinosaurs or Walking, something about that. I cannot remember the name on the top of my head, but it's a Nigel Marven video. I'm sure some of you older dinosaur fans remember that name. So that was my first exposure to him, and now that I see him finally joining the Jurassic universe, it's pretty cool. I hope they do it right, and they don't add those cringy teeth because it had a beak. It didn't have crazy sharp teeth. So I hope they do it right. What is your favorite dinosaur? Again, the T-Rex. Why do you have so many Bull Rexes? Okay, so I have 3 Bull Rexes off the top of my head. No, 4. Haha, no wonder you asked that question. Basically, it's just I get one and I like it, but then I see that the artist has improved or I see a better version of it, so I get that. And then I end up using all the others as just, you know, they're different males. You know, not every dude looks the same. Not every male T-Rex looks the same. There's going to be subtle differences here and there with the hues and the colors and the shaping and the stripes. You know, there's always going to be subtle differences. You don't look like the guy next to you. So I just kind of use it at that. But as a literal answer, why have I bought so many customs? Mainly because I'm always chasing the better looking version. That is the best answer. So, do you think they should do a super colossal Indominus Rex review? I don't really have a reason to. To be honest, my mom just got the she loves the baby dinosaur toys. In fact, those little baby blue movies are mostly her idea. So she just got the little baby Carnotaurus, and so that would give me a reason to get the super colossal Carnotaurus and review it. But we don't have the baby Indominus. I don't know if they even made one yet. They might have, and I just never bought it. I think I remember seeing one, but that's why we don't have it, because we need like an excuse to buy it. I'm not just gonna buy a giant waste of space. So that's kind of how I see the super colossals T-Rexes, as just a giant waste of space. You know, they're good for people who want just that huge giant dinosaur, but that's not me. I want a very good, rather small, articulated dinosaur. So we need more live videos. Haha. Well, this is my first forte into them. This is my first forte into live videos. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit of a shy dude. I was a little nervous about doing it this first time, but I'm kind of sinking into it. All right, sorry now came to live stream. I don't know if you already had this question, but what do you use to repaint your dinosaurs? I did have this question before, but I have no problem answering it. I do not repaint them myself. I commission them from artists on Instagram. So that is how I do it. I don't do it myself. Do you have the newest Mattel Stegosaurus? I do. The one with the capture gear. I also have a review on it as well on my channel. Hello, Train Go Boom. Yo, Toy Adventures, you think you should do a super colossal Indominus Rex toy review? Please, you could even swallow human figures. You would like to do it? Again, I would need a good reason to buy it. I've seen it in the stores, and it always has that, that male instinct that, it's a big dinosaur toy. I need it. And I always see it in the aisle, and I thought always comes to my head, but it's like, but it's $50. And it takes up so much space. And I don't have that space. You guys just saw my garage. Ugh. So it's like, I need a good reason to buy it. It's tempting because just the sheer magnitude of it and the sheer glory of it. I need a reason. I need a good reason. So that's why. Put the Acrocanthosaurus in Rise of the Hybrids Part 3. I would love to, if we had an Acrocanthosaurus. Simple problem. I would love to, but we need the dinosaur toy first. Which human figure is your favorite? I got that question. You're looking at him right now. He is my favorite human figure because most of my Jurassic Park ones are just generic army soldiers that I have to like pop and swap heads and whatnot to get the desired look I want. Whereas Char Aznable over here is Char Aznable, and he will never not be Char Aznable. He is the Red Comet, the one and only Red Comet, Battle of Loom. So, sorry, I'm just getting a little bit more done on this build I was supposed to be building here. And then I just get so many questions, which is good because that's exactly what I'm here for. So I'm happy. It's just I was planning on building this on stream, and then like this build would be the length of the stream, but no, I mean, this stream is going a lot better than I thought it would. So that is excellent. We're just gonna put that together. Yeah, come on. I know. Okay, wait. There's a part that's not aligned right. Sorry, I know there's a lot of questions. I'm going to get to them in a moment. I said to fix this. There we go. Much better. See that? Baringa. All right, back to the questions. Sorry. All right. Oh, man, there's so many. Here we go. Oh, my pet is dead now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I'm so sorry about that. You should do this later. I'm sure lots of people are at school right now. My mom said the same thing. I'm really bad at picking times. I probably will do another one this weekend. So look forward to that. I probably will because, this one's going down so well. So yeah, I'll probably do more lives. This was just like the special first one because we finally reached the 100K. So I'm not saying this is the only live I'm doing. I'm just saying this is the first. So will you do more live videos in the future? Probably. Funny enough, I need to read the questions before I just go through them all. Yes, probably. Probably. That is the best word I can give because I do like going on lives because I like talking to you guys directly. But yeah, you should make a second channel. Interesting. What should the second channel be? Because I don't know. I've thought of making a separate channel just for reviewing Gundam kits. Or my mom wants to make her own channel for more younger audiences. And she wanted me to shout her out, but she doesn't have any videos yet. So once she has videos, I'll shout her out. So if you guys got younger siblings that want to watch some dinosaur toy videos, stay tuned. Anyway, message redacted. Whatever you said was so horrible, YouTube decided to just erase it. Scrub it from all existence. Hope you learned your lesson. I've been subscribed to your channel for about 2 years. Well, hello, Godzilla and friends. Thank you so much. God of Dinosaurs, Cretaceous, inaccurate size. Yes, it is. Which do you like more, the Indominus Rex or the Indoraptor? The Indominus. I love the Indominus so much. Wade Brickerstaff. No Indoraptor. What is your favorite hybrid dinosaur from the Jurassic Park franchise? Again. Actually, no, wait. You said franchise, which means everything. It's either the Omega Rex, because not the Omega Rex, my bad. The Ultimasaurus, because it's just so crazy and absolutely loony, or the Indominus. I'm going to go with the Omega Rex. I mean, not the Omega Rex. The Ultimasaurus, because it's absolutely bonkers. And it's, what you'd expect when you say the word hybrid dinosaur. So I'm going to go with, of course, the Ultimasaurus is my favorite hybrid. Not from the movies, because obviously not from the movies, but he's my favorite from the franchise. All right. Okay. Do you prefer Hasbro to do Jurassic Dominion toys since they make their toys realistic? That is a tricky question because while Mattel has had a very stable and reliable source of dinosaur toys, you know how they're going to look. You know they're going to be a certain amount of quality. Hasbro has always been in and out. Their Jurassic Park 3 toy line was pretty serviceable. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the original movie's toy line. And then Jurassic Park Dinosaurs, which was like their toy line in between the movies, was really good because they reused a lot of Kenner molds. And then the G.I. Joe toy line from 2013 was amazing with that super good Allosaurus and that amazing Pachyrhinosaurus. And then Jurassic World hit and it went all the way down the toilet. Hasbro has such a shaky track record with the franchise. They started out okay, went really good, went amazing, and then went terrible. So it's more like they just don't care about the license anymore. They don't care about it, so they wouldn't put their full effort into it. They don't see it as the moneymaker as it truly is. So I would say Mattel just because they're a little more stable, predictable. All right. Yes, my mom did unlock my secret talent. I thought your videos would take days to make. They used to, and I was pretty lazy and I would procrastinate. But no, I can film and upload a movie within the span of 24 hours if I really grind. But yeah. What's the red stuff when action figures die? Now, I got a ton of questions about this. What fake blood do you use? It's literally just fake blood. I know that sounds like a dumb answer, but I swear to God, if you guys just go on Amazon and you type in fake blood, maybe vampire Halloween fake blood, it's just fake blood that you would use on a costume for Halloween or for Halloween. So, yeah, that's all I use. It's just Halloween fake blood. You can find it on any costume store, on Amazon, super cheap, super easy. Yeah, just Halloween fake blood. Camp Cretaceous Season 4 is so brutal, I've heard. Although, how brutal can, it be? These there are good even without stop motion. Thank you, Wade Brickstaff. I agree as well. I know stop motion has the potential to look absolutely amazing, but I just don't have that set up yet. And I just don't have that skill yet. So, yeah. Hey, Toy Adventures, you think you should a Super Colossal Indominus toy even if you want to get the time? Maybe. Again, this is another question from earlier. Again, I'd have to have a really good reason to do that. It tells me I'm getting knocked up on my questions. Seeing questions that I would have used before. Okay, here we go. They tell you who would win. Oh, they already said who would win in the battle? I get it. I don't know. To me, it depends on the size. All right, Animal Girl, do you have a dinosaur that you never use? Not really. Mainly if most of the Kenner dinosaurs I don't use, but like never used. Mainly it's only the brand new ones that, I've just reviewed that I haven't found a movie to put them in yet. So like the Pentaceratops has never been used. The new new Kakara has never been used, but like most dinosaurs, if they're brand new, I'll try and throw them in the next movie just because they're brand new, and I know you guys want to see them in a movie. But there are a few, I can't think of them off the top of my head, that I've never seen a movie, and they're mostly the Kenner dinosaurs. Not much of the Mattel have not been used. Will you ever ask one of your custom creators to make a Milosaurus that was originally planned for Jurassic World? Probably not. It's just not something that I'm particularly interested in. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't even really heard of that dinosaur, to be brutally honest with you, so I'll have to look into it, but I don't think so. Would you ever throw away one of your dinosaurs? No. I would sell him before throwing it away. Wade Brickstuff, shout out. Shout out, Wade Brickstuff. How much paras do you have? Haha. Which para? I have three original three original Lost World paras. I don't know where one of them is. One of them's lost. I originally had two original Mattel paras. One of them's lost. Again, I'm sorry. And then I have three of the Camp Cretaceous paras. So I have quite a few paras. I love army building paras. I just like having a big horde of Parasaurolophuses. It just tickles that classic Jurassic Park fancy. I need all of them. Do you know the cores? Figures make great Jurassic World Park people. Yes, I used to love the cores as a little kid. Now I'm into like Marauders because they're a little more high quality. They are definitely much more expensive, believe me. For a little kid who doesn't have a job yet, do not, go thinking you need Marauders because they will cost you an arm and a leg. And but yeah, the core are really cool. In fact, the saber-toothed tiger you saw in the movie, in this most recent movie, is from the core, Leonard's toy line. So yeah, I definitely have a lot of appreciation for the core, and it made my childhood pretty sweet. I used to play with the cores and Jurassic Park dinosaur toys, just like you guys do, when I was a little kid. I would be out front of my house with the cores, little humans, and my bull T-Rex, and I'd be playing out in the gutter. So absolutely, I love the core. Great childhood memories. Just they're not what I use anymore because they don't look as high quality as the other stuff I have. So yes, the cores are great. All right. How many Velociraptors do you own? Impossible to count. That is, oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know how to start. Jurassic World makes so many Velociraptors, it's almost a meme at this point. It's genuinely almost a meme. Do you have a favorite, though? I want to show you guys, but I can't find it. I couldn't find it at the top of my head. But I have a custom Raptor. It is, the Battle Damage, which is my favorite Raptor mold. And it is the female from Jurassic Park 3. That is probably my favorite of the Raptors. I just haven't used it in a while because it's special and the paint is a little chipped. So, you'll probably see it again. You will see it again. I don't know why I say probably. You like Spinosaurus or Carcharodontosaurus? I love them both. I love all dinosaurs, especially the big predators. How many hybrids do you have? Well, let's count. I have the... We're not going to count Chaos Effect because that just complicates things. I have 2 Scorpiuses, 2 Indoraptors, and 2 Indominuses. That's 2, 4, 6. I have about 6, 7 because of the Ultimasaurus, which is absolutely destroyed right now. I don't know if the Ultimasaurus is going to come back, you guys. It's kind of torn apart at the moment. But we'll see. But to answer your question, about 6. 6 hybrids that are custom. Well, not custom, but 6 hybrids. Okay. Where am I? Okay, here we go. How many hybrid? Okay, wait. I love Yorkies. Yes, Yorkies are amazing. They own your life when you buy them. They own you. They are the owner. Nigel Marvin. Yeah, whoop, whoop. Absolutely. Nigel Marvin. 100%. I love that man. Grew up with him. He's my hero. Have you ever lost a dinosaur action figure? I was hoping I wouldn't get this question because it's a really embarrassing story. But yes. And it was an incredible action figure I lost. While filming, I don't know if it happened while filming or if it happened in the house and it's lost somewhere in the house. But that amazing 2013 Allosaurus was tragically lost during filming of one of my movies. That super expensive Allosaurus gone. I don't know if it's lost somewhere in my garage or if it's somewhere on that mountain. It just breaks my heart to think about it. You have opened up a truly, truly painful memory. But yes, to answer your question, sadly, yes. Is it true that the Triceratops was on Skull Island? Well, it sure looks like that. We saw the skull, right? What do you use for blood in your toy movies? Once again, just generic Halloween vampire toy blood. I just hit 57 today. Congratulations, Jurassic Productions. What is your most expensive dinosaur? Again, I'm going to go with the Omega Bull Rex from Chaos Effect. $300. 300 smackaroonies slapped right on that dinosaur. So, big money. Big money. What is your favorite dinosaur toy? That was one of my first questions I got, and that, of course, would be the Bull T-Rex, my first Bull T-Rex. Robert is way up there. There's my my room. You can see Perfect Grade RX. Where is he? He's right here. My Omega Rex is over here. Yep. Bull Rex for life. Love him. All right. So, all those toys must be so expensive. Bro, I could sell this collection for thousands. Thousands. But I won't because I love you. I love this job too much. I'm going to do this forever. You do have one. I saw it. Hold on, Titanus Doors. I have what? Sorry, I didn't see your first message. So, I don't exactly know. If you're talking about the special Indominus toy from the original Hasbro collection, I do have it. I just haven't used it yet. We found it at Savers. We found it at a we found it at a thrift store. The what was it? Jurassic World Alive or Evolve something. It was like the mobile game. And you got that crazy last level T-Rex that was like, I mean, Indominus that was super tricked out and all red and stuff. Yeah, we have that. If that's what you're talking about. Sorry, I did not quite see your first message. Hello, General Grievous. Hello there. Drastic Production about gaming. Gaming, I've been thinking about doing gaming, just not quite there yet. Will there be another Ultimasaurus video? He'll probably appear in the Rise of the Hybrids. Basically, the Rise of the Hybrids isn't really meant to be like a movie. It's meant to be like a TV show. It's like a series where I'm not really planning on making a full movie because I want to just keep making parts of it and just keep evolving the storyline. So, yes, it'll eventually appear in Rise of the Hybrids. Is your channel made for people under 12? Now, you're asking YouTube. If you're asking me, my channel is for everybody. Everybody on this planet Earth, my channel is for. But YouTube says, if you're under 12, you can't handle what I make. So I have to put a warning there. It's just, me, wink, wink. You only stay if you're 13. But if you're not, I'm not going to, yell at you. I'm just going to turn the other way. It's for everybody, but legally, it's for people above 13. Legally. How do you get off fake blood? Would it stain your toys? People ask me that too. No, it does not stain. It will dry on there and stay on there, but with a simple wash with a shower head or a pressure wash, not a pressure wash, but like a shower head, it'll come off real easy. If not, put a little bit of soap, off in a minute. Now, it's your hands and your clothes that you have to worry about. Your hands will get stained. Your clothes will absolutely get stained. So be careful with that. What is the cheapest G.I. Joe vehicle? I think it's it's the one the guy mentioned earlier. It's like the little dune buggy you can find at Walmart. That is the cheapest you're going to find right now. I think it's the OP or the AW or something. I'm just not well versed in G.I. Joe vehicles. My apologies. It's not my main fandom. Certainly not even, it's not even really one of my fandoms. I'm just kind of interested in it. Are you excited for Dominion? Everybody's excited for Dominion. Everybody's excited for Dominion. Am I worried about what Dominion might do? Of course. I'm always a little worried about with these Jurassic World movies. They're always not always up to par, but certainly excited. So, where is our questions? I always get lost. I get lost. There's so many. Okay, here we go. Will you use Dominion toys in your toy movies? Of course I will. If they make toys, I will make it. Hello, this is cool. Always to chat with you. Well, hello, Shane Wyatt. It's nice to chat with you as well. I'm so excited for Dominion. Hopefully there will be a super colossal Giga. I'm pretty sure there will be. In fact, I'm almost positive there will be. It's the main dinosaur of this movie. You know, it's that big ticket dinosaur that everyone's excited to see about. You know, everyone's like, oh, the Giga's finally going to be here. It's like the big name. So of course they're going to give it all the cool toys. It's going to be like the new Indominus. It's going to get the several variations of its toy. It's going to get the super colossal, and just watch. They're going to go all out for the Giga. What is your favorite dinosaur? T-Rex. Coming in February? I hope so. Do you come up with your video ideas on your own? Absolutely. And in fact, for the most part, I'll think of them the day I'm going filming. Now, I'll have a general idea. So I'll have like, okay, I'm going to do a movie about Blue and Owen. Or I'm going to do a movie about the Spinosaurus. Or I'm going to do a movie about the hybrids. And I'll have that idea when I leave. But the actual script and storyline and all that, I don't do a script. I don't write scripts. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't pre-production anything. I go out to the spot to film, and it just comes out of my head. I just make a movie, and then I come home and when I film with the action figures, I kind of have an idea of what they're gonna say. I'll like pick them up and like do the whole like and then I'll stop filming, and then in production I'll be like, oh, the mobile suits have moved onto our flank, and we need to deploy the Gundam now. So I'll do it all in pre-production. In post-production. Everything is done in post-production for me. I'm not a big deal on pre-production. I'll think of a general idea, and that's it. So I think that is pretty impressive, the way I do it. It may not be efficient, but I certainly think it is impressive. So, here we go. The trailer comes in February, hopefully, and hopefully they don't mess it up. The main trailer was confirmed to be during the Super Bowl. Awesome. I'll definitely be watching the Super Bowl because my family loves football. I don't get football, but everyone loves them. Have you ever made a mistake in one of your videos? I make mistakes all the time. And you guys may not notice them because you guys don't, make them. But I could absolutely pinpoint, if we just had a marathon of watching my toy movies together, I could pinpoint, oh, look, I didn't edit that right. Oh, look, you can see this is a tiny bit of my finger right there. You guys don't see it because you're not in the production of it, but I absolutely see it. And yeah, there are certainly mistakes in even most of my modern movies. We all make mistakes. I don't think I've made a perfect movie yet. I don't think I ever will. We're human. We all make little mistakes here and there. But yes, there have been mistakes in my movies. So maybe you can make it a game to go and find the mistakes. What is your least favorite Jurassic World Park / movie? I know it's going to sound generic to say Jurassic Park 3, but over the years, I've grown to appreciate Jurassic Park 3. I love it. And I'm going to say Fallen Kingdom, just because it's so out of what I wanted from the series. I never wanted them to bring the dinosaurs to the mainland. I know it was teased in The Lost World. I just, I rather would have had another movie set on Sorna. I know it's generic, but that's what I love about the series. I love dinosaurs in their environment chasing humans with modern tech, I don't necessarily like the idea of dinosaurs running down the street causing mayhem. It's just not for me. I don't like the decision that they made, but I understand that's where it's going now, and that's just how it's going to be. But I would say Fallen Kingdom just because I don't like where it took the series. I'm still on board, but I just would prefer they did something else. You know what I mean? I'm not going to complain, but I just have my own preparations. So, what's your favorite herbivore figure? Beasts of the Mesozoic. What is his name? What is his name? It's a Beast of the Mesozoic Triceratops or Ceratopsian figure. And I knew I should have had my figures out. You know what? We're going to make one more trip. Saddle up. We're going back to the garage. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm pretty sure he's out here somewhere. No, he's not. He's truly not. All right, hold on. Boop, boop. Look at my socks. Fresh boy. Here we go. Here he is. This dude. Huzzah. He's my favorite. I know, quite the trip. But I like to make sure my questions are answered thoroughly. Big old bunk. Love you, dude. Anyway, back to building, which we haven't done in 30 minutes because they're answering all the questions. All right, back to the questions. Oh, I know I'm getting some good ones. I've seen some good ones coming up. Okay, what did you answer that? Do you ever regret buying one of your dinosaurs? Not really. Not really, to be honest. It's like I buy them because I need them. I need to review them. I need them in the movie. I don't buy the dinosaurs I don't like. Like there's like I saw the new attack pack. I can't remember the name of it. It kind of looks like the dogs at the end of Ghostbusters with those two horns on the head. But I didn't like it, so I didn't buy it. I do not buy the dinosaurs I don't like. I only buy the ones that I think are cool. So, you know, I'm not a total shill for Mattel, but I know people who are. I choose to just buy the ones I like. Okay. What is next? I'm getting a lot of message redacted. Are you guys not watching your language? Am I going to have to spank you guys? You guys are misbehaving. Look at you guys. Acting a fool up in here, getting your message redacted. Goodness gracious. Where is the best place to find figures in thrift stores? The toy aisle. All right, a little bit less of a sarcastic answer. Savers. Savers is my favorite thrift store. Unbeatable. That is where I found literally like a $600 Jurassic Park haul. I found the bull, the doe. I found the Utah Raptor, the young T-Rex from the Lost World toy line, the Omega Rex, and a few of the little dinosaurs in one trip to Savers. All on the shelf right there. So Savers is definitely the place you want to go. You want to go right at opening. Right at the opening. That is when you're going to find all the coolest stuff. Completely tear apart the toy section. Look it up and down. You may find something. That is your best chance to find the good stuff. So, yeah. Okay. What helicopter toys do you use in your toy movies? 21st Century Toys. So I use either the Huey from 21st Century Toys or the Blackhawk from Elite Force. Now, those are completely out of your guys' price range. I can already tell because they're $300, $400 toys. Again, I like to use the highest quality, the most realistic, so I can make the best movies for you guys. I don't like using the cheapo toys because they don't look as good on camera. But for someone like, you know, who's just playing, I would just suggest getting like maybe the $50 one from Sam's Club that they have around Christmas. I don't really know about where the helicopter toys are nowadays because they don't really sell any in stores. But around Christmas time, there's like a True Heroes big Sikorsky Pavlo that is in like Sam's Club and Costco's and stuff. That's like the best non-super expensive helicopter I can think of. But I've used it in a few movies, like, because I do own it. I've used it in like a few of my old movies, but not recently at all because I use the Blackhawk or I use the Huey because they're much more realistic looking. How many Carnos do you have? Well, I have a green Carnotaurus, the movie Carnotaurus, I have the demon Carnotaurus, and I have, I think 5 or 6. I have a lot of Carnotauruses. Okay. You have 4? I have 6. I have a lot because they're custom. So, have you ever encountered any major wildlife while filming? Great question. And great major wildlife. Okay, I have a few stories. So, aside from this typical like ant or crawfish, which you guys used to see in those movies, that is like the majority of the wildlife you'll see in my movies is like an ant or a spider or a crawfish. Because I film at that one spot that is so popular with crawfish. But, like, actual, like, bigger animals, not really. One time when I was in Lake Mead, when I was filming the Lake Mead movie, we were all sitting down at the camp. I wasn't filming yet, but you see this scene in the movie. I was just sitting down with my family. We were just talking, and then my uncle points up. He's like, hey, look up there on the mountain. And there's this family of mountain goats coming down right by our camp. Literally coming down right by our camp, walking past. And I just take out my camera and I record them. because I think it's cool. And I just put it in the movie because, you know, cool animals, you know? It's neat. I thought it was neat. It wasn't even necessarily part of the story. That was just me as a person being like, by the way, guys, look at these cool animals I found while filming. But I, you know, it was just like me being like, and there's also cool animals out here. So, mountain goats. When I was going to film part 4 of Rise of the Hybrids, we saw a deer on the side of the road. We didn't put it in the movie, but we were filming and we didn't encounter an animal. So, not often, but it is extra special when I get to capture a real animal on film. It makes me feel like a little documentary dude. So, to answer your question, the biggest I've actually encountered while filming, is a mountain goat. Quite an interesting answer, I'm sure. Do you guys make videos? Sometimes. I salute you. You are a toy god. Bless you, and thank you for answering my questions. Well, thank you so much for coming, God of the Monsters. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for your questions. It was fun answering them. Bye, Jurassic Shadows. Beasts of the Mesozoic are wicked. Absolutely, they are the best dinosaur toys we have gotten, without a doubt. How long have you been liking dinosaurs? How long have I been alive? About 23 years? Lifelong fan. Will you ever make a film without humans? I actually have. I have already. It's called Little Lost Junior. It's not that good. It's kind of one of my older ones. It's just about the young T-Rex being lost on the island. You see ruins of human vehicles, but there's no human characters whatsoever in the movie. I thought of that. I was like, you know what? I should make a movie without people. You know, I just like I like challenging myself. I like new ideas. So, yes, I have done that, and I might do it again. Animal Gold, thanks for answering all the questions. Absolutely. Thank you for coming. I love that you are sarcastic. Not everyone does, but I certainly do. Do you have a baby T-Rex around right now? I would love to see one. I do, actually. We're going to have to disconnect the T-Rex and disconnect this. I have most of the original movie Baby Rexes. So here we are back on the shelf. Here we have this Baby Rex. I'm sure you guys all have this one. But I also have these two, which I'm also very proud of because these are very hard to find. These are the Jurassic Park Dinosaur Baby Rexes. I'm missing the red one. I do not have that one yet, but I am definitely going to get it so I can complete my baby T-Rex. I have a young T-Rex who is not standing up. At arms! And yeah, so I do definitely have baby T-Rexes. Just thought I would give you guys a little bit better look of the shelf. I'm sure some of you guys are curious. Here's the big guy. You know what? While we're here, let's just scoot over. Show you guys the Godzilla Shelf. I like showing off. Hee hoo. All right, back to work. Oh yeah, here's this guy. I remember he came up in a question. Just thought I would show these off too. My Japanese variants. Got these off of Amazon Japan. And I found this one, a Japanese variant, in an American store. I don't know why it was there. I thought it was so amazing that I found a Japanese variant in an American Walmart that I had to buy it. I didn't even want to buy this T-Rex originally. But I did because Japanese. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Okie dokie. Back to the questions. I always get a million when I go on tangents like that and I have to catch up. Well, I think I am catching up because I'm answering a lot really fast. All right. Do you have any animal toys? Oh, I'm at the end of the questions. Yes, okay. Do you have any animal toys? No. Well, my mom does. I don't. She has like deers and whatever. I typically stick to dinosaurs. I might buy a goat for obvious reasons, but no, I don't really collect animal toys. Who would win, the buck, aka the bull, or the doe from the female? I don't know. That's a weird question. That's an interesting question. Not a weird question, my bad. That's an interesting question. Just because I don't think they would fight because they're domestic abuse. But if we're gonna, tie my arm and you have to answer, I'm gonna say the buck because I think it's bigger. Just in that movie. I don't actually remember off the top of my head which one was bigger. I think it was the buck. The toy is bigger. I don't know if the actual dinosaur in the movie was bigger. Which dinosaur rival is your favorite? Dino Rival. That's a kind of a hard one because I don't remember which ones were in Dino Rivals. So I can't really answer that because I don't exactly know which dinosaurs were in the Dino Rival series. But I'm just going to say the Spinosaurus. I think that was the Dino Rivals, or was that Camp Cretaceous? See, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. That might be the only question I just can't answer because I just don't know. So, yeah. We do a series based on Isla Sorna. I actually have a few dinosaurs movies based on Isla Sorna. That is one of my favorite spots to make movies based on because that's my favorite island in the series. So absolutely. Do you like dinosaur toys that make sounds? Not really, personally. Okay, so it depends what you mean. Like a toy that I'm just gonna have without filming or anything. Yes, I think it's neat. It's not I would rather have better like articulation or a better whatever rather than sounds. But for a toy movie, absolutely not, because usually the sound button is connected to the mouth opening gimmick, which I use to puppet the dinosaurs. So when I'm puppeting them and they're constantly roaring, I have to mute the soundtrack or pull the batteries out. So personally, for filming purposes, I prefer non-electronic dinosaurs because they're easier and I get to keep the actual audio of the track without having to mute it. But if it's just like a toy that, it's just for me and not in the movies, it's whatever. Sounds don't really amaze me anymore. It's more features that amaze me. Like articulation, detail, paint, whatever. So, we ever do a scene with the Schleich dinosaur fences? I actually have seen that Schleich dinosaur base camp, and I'm waiting to get it. I absolutely do want that. I think that looks awesome. The fences are okay, but yeah. Mountain goats are animals, lol. Well, I don't have have animal figures, which is what she was asking. I don't have animal toys. I've seen animals, obviously, but, I don't have animal toys. Would you do a Jurassic World Evolution or Jurassic World playthrough? If you guys would be interested, probably. Yeah. I don't really have a capture card, so I'd have to buy one. But yeah, I would be interested. You have some Dino Rivals on your shelf? I do. I just don't know the full line to tell you like what my favorite would be. I'm just gonna say the Bite and Fight T-Rex because it's right there and it's T-Rex, my favorite, So yeah, I'm just gonna put the T-Rex, the Bite and Fight T-Rex is my favorite. Is from the Dino Rivals. So yeah. Which is your most posed bull? I don't exactly know what you mean by that. So please do elaborate. What does posed mean? Now I finally get to get back to this. Hey, you remember that? We were supposed to be actually building a Gundam here? Haha. You remember that? Okay. A bear? God, bears scared the crap out of me. Oh my God. I have fears of when I'm filming in the woods that I'm just going to turn around and there's going to be a bear. They don't make noise. You know that, right? They don't make noise when they approach you. They don't roar. They don't do anything. They're just like, hey, what's up? Haha, you're about to die, boy. So, definitely bears do scare me. If any bears are watching, please don't kill me when I'm filming. Just let me make my toy movies in peace. It would be cool if you played the game. Yeah, I know. I would love to play it on there because funny enough, I know it's gonna sound weird. I talk to myself a lot when I'm gaming. I'm a natural Let's Player. I just don't have the equipment. So I absolutely would love to do a Let's Play eventually, but there has to be the demand and there has to be the equipment. But I would love to. All right, here we go. Look at that. I love the shine on this gold. It's so nice. Okay. Here we go. The questions are back. If you have a PS4 or Xbox, they have a built-in recording thingy. Yes, I know. The Xbox has the DVR, but it's not really good for like Let's Plays. It's good for capturing funny moments on gaming, not for like hour-long, 30-minute long videos. Oh, you meant posable. Okay. So my most posable figure is, I'm going to say the Amber Collection Velociraptor. Dinosaur-wise, that is easily the most posable because, dinosaur toys really don't get posable. There really aren't that many, except for Beasts of the Mesozoic, so that is going to be the most posable in my collection. I like to say that the Bite and Fight Rex is based on the Big Edie spoilers for Season 4. Cool, I have heard of Big Edie. Kind of a dumb name for dinosaurs. I don't know fully what is going on in the minds of some of the directions they're taking on that show, but, I don't know. I know this is going to sound a little egotistical, and I really, really, really don't want it to sound that way, but I personally I like the direction I'm taking my movies in more than I like the direction that Camp Cretaceous is going in. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing better with the series, than they are. And I'm sure a lot of you guys may not agree with that. Um, it's just a personal opinion. I like the series to be taken a little more seriously than all this crazy stuff happening. And Big Edie, who names a dinosaur Big Edie? It's a yikes from me. That's how I'm gonna put it. Camp Cretaceous started out really promising, and it was really good, and then it got kind of lame. So that's why I haven't watched season 4 yet. I don't know if I'm going to watch season 4. So, yeah. Okay, what are you building? I am currently building the Hyakushiki gold coating from the Gundam base. This thing, I'm about to out myself as an idiot. I bought this thing for $97. Haha, I am not good with my money. Okay, where's the questions? The questions ran away from me. Okay. If it's a black bear and you got food, it's okay. Well, I don't have the exact privilege of picking which bear is coming to maul me, but if it is a black bear, I usually don't have food on me, so I will be killed. Okay, what do you mean? Show some T-Rex toys. T-Rex toys are all up there above my bed. You can kind of see, there's my, you can see some Rexes up there, right? Yeah. I went up there a few times. But anyway, back to Earth for a second. Absolutely. You can do a vote thing and see if you want to do a Let's Play in the future stream. Yeah, I've thought about that. Again, I just need to get a capture card. Because the Xbox DVR, while it's useful, it's kind of a ghetto way to do it. Because I have to like constantly make 4-minute clips and then upload them together. And it's kind of wonky. So I'd much rather just buy a capture card and just do a full Let's Play of the game. And hell, after that, I might do other games. Because I'm a big gamer too. So maybe Halo Infinite or Back 4 Blood or whatever. Of course, my bread and butter is always going to be creative dinosaur toy movies, but, you know, I like to play games every now and then. Certainly not like a YouTube. I'm not going to become like a gamer because I hardly play video games, but I do like to indulge. All right. Do you ever dream about dinosaurs? Not really, no. I can't even remember a dream I've ever had about dinosaurs. It's weird. It's just one of those things I don't dream about because I'm surrounded by them 24/7. Dreams are more of, you dream about things mostly when you really want them. So, like, I've always wanted to go back to Disneyland. And so I'll have dreams about going on Space Mountain because that's my favorite ride. You know, not that I'm, like, desperate to go to Disneyland, but, it'd be fun. But I have dreams about that. It's mostly I have dreams about things I want, not things I already have and am surrounded by. So, yeah. Hey, I don't understand what you are saying. I am from Poland. Hello from America. Hello from America. Hello, Poland. Yes, I'm sorry. Hopefully soon this will have the closed captions. Maybe. But I know all my movies will, so sorry you can't understand anything I'm saying. I wish I knew how to speak Polish so I could communicate with you. I don't know anything about Gundam. That's okay. A lot of people don't know a lot about Gundam. It's a very niche hobby. The rundown, it's basically a war between people who live on Earth colonies and people who live on Earth. The people who live on Earth were oppressing the people who live on Earth colonies, and then the people who live in Earth colony or live on the colonies in space. They didn't like being oppressed, so they built these crazy things called mobile suits, which are these giant robots. They attacked Earth. Earth had to build their own mobile suit, aka the Gundam, which is Earth's greatest mobile suit. And yeah, so, it's just basically a war fought with giant cool robots called mobile suits. And the special ones are called Gundams. That is the one. If you see a V fin on its head, it's most likely a Gundam. See that little yellow thing? This thing? That's a V fin. Oh, you can't even see it. This thing is a V fin. Usually the marking of a Gundam. Okay. Goodbye, Woject. Okay, what was your first vid? It was called Fence Problems, and I uploaded it a long time ago. It was only like a minute long. All right, so this is awesome. I always want to ask you these questions, and I'm happy to answer them for you. What is your favorite Rexy design? Easily the first movie. I love that boxy head. I think they improved it even more in The Lost World, but you said Rexy, so I couldn't say The Lost World. But definitely the first movie. How do you know when you're going to make videos? Oh, when to make the videos. I usually have a schedule. I do them every other week. It's just easy for me because I get to have that creative break and focus on my other hobbies, and then I get to get back to work, and it keeps it on a nice steady schedule. You guys get a nice steady stream of movies. I've been told to do it every week. It's just kind of tough because it's so, creatively drained to have to come up with another 30-minute movie every week. I probably would if I had to, but at the moment I'm comfortable making them every other week and just doing all these reviews. Are you thirsty from doing all this talking? Haha, a little bit, but I'm doing fine. This glass of water is actually not for me. This is for a little hobby tip. If you dip your sandpaper, which I don't have on me at the moment, I don't know what happened to it, but let me look in here. Okay, so you have these little sandpaper. You dip them in water, and it makes so when you're sanding, it doesn't have that whiteness and like that scratchy look. It makes it much more smooth. So that is why I usually keep water on me when I'm building. Do you have soft toys? Do you mean like plushies or like rubber? If you mean plushies, my mom has a ton of plushies, and one of these days I will definitely show you guys her collection of adorable little plushies. So, all right. Any Xbox One will support the first evolution, and the second evolution it's definitely cheaper than the newer consoles. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to buy a new console just to play Jurassic World Evolutions 2. I've beaten the first Evolutions a bunch of times. I absolutely adore that game. I just thought it had a lot of restrictions that it shouldn't have. I personally thought Operation Genesis was a better game overall. And I really think if they just put that pretty skin and all the features of Evolution into the framework of Operation Genesis, it'd be the best game of all time. Or at least one of the best Jurassic Park games of all time. Because Operation Genesis just had so many options of freedom that you could do. Make your own island. Design it how you want. Turn on cheats for unlimited money. Mod it to hell. Of course, you can still mod it to this game. I just don't have it on PC. But yeah, you know what I mean. I just prefer Operation Genesis just because of the array of options and freedom you add. So, yeah, Camp Cretaceous has gotten quite dull. It's a repetitive project. The dinosaurs attack and then run away when someone gets hurt. And the kids never die. Obviously, you can't kill off the kids, but like, I don't know. I don't like the fact that it's canon. I really don't like the fact that it's canon. If it was just like a Jurassic Park Saturday morning cartoon that was non-canon and it was just there to be fun, that would be a completely different story, and I'll be a lot more on board with it. But because you have it's canon, and you have those people that are just like, yep, it's canon, you better accept that. The people that like will staunchly defend this series to the end. It's cringe. It's cringe. Like, ugh, come on, Jurassic Park used to be taken so seriously. That was the point. It was like this serious dinosaur movie. And now it's been reduced to the kids get away every time. They outsmart the adults, and only the adults die now. Haha. We're just too smart. And the dinosaurs know they can't kill these kids. That'd be wrong. You can't kill kids, so they run away. I don't know. I wish it was just non-canon. If it was non-canon, I would love it because I wouldn't have to. It wouldn't be messing up the overall lore. You know what I mean? I just can't imagine the events of that series happening in the movies and being like not laughed at. So that is my opinion. Any collaboration with other YouTubers? I actually do have one collaboration. This is a long time ago. I did an interview with one of my friends from Instagram. He was a really big Jurassic Park channel at the time. Instagram page, and he also had a YouTube account. And then he got hacked, sadly, and he lost everything. And he doesn't even do Jurassic Park content anymore. So that was my only collaboration. But no, I have not yet. Again, I'm kind of a shy dude, so I know that sounds funny, but that's why. I wonder, third asteroid more massive speed. Maybe that, those are always fun to think about. What if we are the aliens? Yeah. Cringe. And the Indominus was not fully grown in Jurassic World. Yes, I actually do know that. And that is pretty crazy to think about. So luckily it got stopped when it did. You know what I mean? Yeah, cringe. In reality, they probably get eaten. They'd get eaten a lot. Like, they'd probably have been eaten by season 1. The Indominus would have killed them easily. I have no doubt about that. They would have probably all been dead. But we need the series to go on. I honestly think season 3 should have been the last season. They should have escaped, gone home, and the series ends. They live happily ever after. That would have been perfect. They had their adventure. It ended on a high note, and they left. But no, they had to keep going, and they ruined it. So I don't really watch Camp Cretaceous anymore. In my personal own little head canon, they got off the island and they got away, and I'm just gonna close my eyes and go la 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 to anything else, because I'm not gonna watch season 4 unless I absolutely have to. And it's just like there's something in there that's just so lore-wise important that I have to go through and trudge through season 4. I will not do that. Okay. Do you make videos just for fun? I make them. They are fun to make, but I do make them, and I got paid for them. There is a big monetary part of that, but I absolutely do make them because they are fun. I wouldn't want to make any other content because I wouldn't have fun. I'm passionate about toy movies. I love to tell stories. I love to be creative. So while there is a huge monetary factor here, it is also because it is so much fun. Toy photography, I do completely for fun. That is, I don't get paid for it. I don't get anything for that. I hardly even get likes anymore. My page is kind of dying, but I do that purely for the fun of it, and I will always do that for the fun of it. So, how big could the Indominus get? I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I remember when they were on the zip line and they fell in the zip lines and survived. That was a high phone. One of the youngest, at least had a broken arm or leg. Exactly. You see what I mean? That's why I feel like I tell better stories than they do. Maybe not emotionally or characterly wise, because they have a whole writing team. But I have the balls to kill off a character. A character falls from that height, they're broken leg, they're out of the fight, whatever. That creates a lot of interesting scenarios. Now you have a character with a broken leg and other characters have to help them get around. That makes for some really fun and interesting scenarios being chased. You don't have to kill them off, but you can make really, really interesting scenarios with injuries like that. And I just think it's a huge missed opportunity. They just get up, oh, they're dazed. My head hurts. We get up and we walk away, we're fine. And it's just kind of lazy. Not a lot of risks taken with that show. Not a lot of risks at all. Do you like to see people enjoy your videos? Absolutely. That is the best part of this for me, is to see all your guys' reactions and see how happy you guys are and how awesome you guys think the movie is. That is what makes this job so much rewarding for me. All right. So we've completed the torso. Look at that. It only took us 88 minutes, but we completed the torso. Now we're moving on to the leg. Right leg. Here we go. The Indominus would have grown to be 40 feet long. Damn. God. Okay. And just like Yaz, but it was actually kind of boring because she took care of herself. Yeah. A sprained ankle isn't nothing. I really think Yaz should have had a broken leg. Again, you need like a really big plot device, like a really big plot element, like a broken leg. She has to be carried from the rest of the series. She has to, be helped or something. You know what I mean? An inconvenience that makes the scenes where the dinosaurs are going to come after them even more intense. Now, Camp Cretaceous doesn't have a lick of suspense in it at all. There is no suspense, no tension, because you absolutely know that none of these kids are going to die. None of them are going to die. The closest we ever got to that is season 1 when Ben, got knocked down, and we had to wait till season 2 to find out what happened to them. And they don't even do that anymore. There's no tension. There's no suspense. You know they're going to get out alive. There's no point in watching it. It's not as fun as it is in Jurassic Park, where you don't know any of these characters could get mauled to death at any moment. And it makes these scenes where the raptors come and it's all scary and intense. That was what the fun of watching Jurassic Park was the intensity. Not knowing who's going to get ripped apart the next moment. Who's going to get out of this situation alive. Camp Cretaceous, you know they're all going to get out alive. So it's just, you're there to watch dinosaurs be dinosaurs, and that's it. There's no real suspense. Anyway, I ordered a Venom action figure. When it comes, I'm planning on doing a stop motion toy movie with it. Have you ever thought of doing stop motion? I have. It's just not my style. I film outside on location, and I wouldn't have the time to make as long as and as detailed as movies as I do now with stop motion. I'd have to do it all on a set. Yeah, season 4 was a waste, but same old, enough about that. Yeah, we can poop on season 4 and Camp Cretaceous all we want, but I would rather not to, because I actually liked the first 2-3 seasons. I just really wish it was not canon. If it was just a Saturday morning cartoon, like I said, I would have loved it, because it would have been like our little cartoon, but sadly, it has to be canon. I don't know why. All right, so. Goodbye, Ray J the Shark. It's been nice chatting with you as well. Although I noticed a lot of your messages were redacted, so I don't know what was that about. But we will probably be doing another live, probably next week, because I am having quite a bit of fun talking to you guys. It is fun getting to talk with you guys. I know you guys have a lot of questions, because I've been quite silent all these years, quite reclusive, mysterious. But I don't want to be. I like talking with my fans and getting to know you guys, and you guys getting to know me. Right? Wow. Char just got swamped. He's got squashed. All right. There's that piece, and then we need PC7. Boop. Boop. Yeah, see, doing stop motion outside would just be such a pain. I'm not saying I would never do it, because I probably will end up doing it one day. But it's just not anytime soon. I don't plan on it anytime soon, because it takes a lot of effort. And a big shout out to all of the stop motion video makers out there. Total dedication. Absolutely amazed by them. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Just not quite my style, my personal style. I absolutely appreciate it, and I can absolutely love it, and I may do it one day, but as of now, it's just not in my sights. All right, so they should make it more realistic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a huge missed opportunity. They shouldn't have made it a kid's show. I know kids like dinosaurs, la-da-da-da-da. Well, then don't make it canon. Go full Goofy. Because when people come to Jurassic Park, they are coming to the series knowing that it's not Land Before Time. It's not supposed to be Land Before Time. It's supposed to be brutal, in your face. This is what dinosaurs would be like if you brought them back. This is why you don't bring them back to life. Because this is the carnage that would happen. That was what Jurassic Park has always been. A movie about what happens when you make these mistakes. When science goes too far and brutal results are occurring. Camp Cretaceous does not achieve any of that feeling. It's just kids running away from dinosaurs because dinosaurs are cool. It has completely taken the meaning out of it. And, yeah. I mean, for a fan-made movie like mine, that's a little more forgiving, because you're not actually contributing to the lore of the franchise, but seeing as they actually are contributing to the lore of the franchise and they're not taking it as serious as they should, it's a big disappointment, in my opinion. Hold on, this piece ain't going on when it should. Am I doing this right? It says I am. I'm going to push it all the way up. Oh yeah, I didn't push it all the way up. There we go. Okay, much better. Boom. Oh, so satisfying. You gotta love that. B7. Let me make sure I'm not missing out on any questions. I make stop motion too. Awesome. Yeah, stop motion is pretty hard to get. Will you get a play button? Yes, I probably will be getting a play button. And I was thinking of doing like a funny little thing where I just open it and I review it like it was any other action figure, and just completely ignore the fact that it's my play button. And just absolutely treat it like I'm just reviewing an action figure. Normally, I wouldn't tell you guys my deepest, darkest secrets of my future planning, but seeing as you guys are the elite 17 in this live. You guys get that top secret information. So you guys get a little preview on what happens when that play button finally arrives. Expect the play button toy review coming soon. Because, you know, we're a review channel over here. We review, we toy movies. I can't exactly do a toy movie with a play button. That would be really funny. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I might just think about that. But I don't know. That'd be just funny to do a review on it. All right, so these are undergated, which means you have to cut them out in a certain way, so that way they don't look bad. Do you edit movies on your phone? Yes, I do everything on my phone. Currently live streaming on my phone. Everything I do is done off my iPhone completely. Editing, sound effects, even like the Godzilla special effects. I've learned to do it all on my phone. It doesn't always look the best, but I do get to lay in bed and edit. So that is a huge plus. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling a bit caught up on the questions for now. I feel like I'm missing a piece. Did I cut out the piece already? Hold on, what piece is it? B1? Oh, here we go, B2 right here. Okay. Yeah, Camp Cretaceous really can't show blood because it's it's designated as a children's show, which I think is dumb. I think they should have just done an animated show, not call it a children's show, and just done an animated show, and then allow themselves to at least do a little bit of blood. I understand not buckets of blood. Okay, we don't need to be obscene over here. This is you know, children will be watching this. But come on. One of the things that kids love about Jurassic Park is that it's edgy. It has the blood. It has the darkness in it. That's so cool to kids. Even to us, that's what makes it fun, is that it's dark, it's serious. You know, if we grow out of Land Before Time, if we want to see dinosaurs just being innocent and kids getting away all the time, we'll watch Dinotopia. We'll watch something else. If we want to see people get eaten, we'll watch Jurassic Park. We watch Jurassic Park to see the humans lose. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a... Ah, yes, this gold color is quite amazing. Look at this. Oh, I can't wait till he's done. Okay, have you ever dropped your phone while making an episode? Ha! I have dropped my phone quite a few. Quite a few scratched and broken screens. Luckily, I have a good payment plan. Season 4. Yeah, I heard that. He should have died in Season 4. The only going that happened was the Scorpions that ate the Cerrato, and the Ceratosaurus died off screen. You know what I mean? I was really impressed with Season 1 when I first saw someone get killed. I was like, oh, they're not going to hold back. Okay. And yeah, Season 1 really impressed me. I was like, okay. It's not like gritty, but it's no Dora the Explorer. And then you just kind of saw less and less of that. I think my favorite, when the series really peaked for me, was when we got that mercenary character. I can't remember his name. It was like a really simple name. But he was a mercenary, and everyone thought he was going to be a villain, and then he turned out to be a cool guy. And he's always been my favorite. I don't know why they haven't brought him back yet. I caught it the wrong piece. But, yeah, I've always seen Camp Cretaceous as more of like you said, like a fairy tale. It's more of a not really taken seriously. But of course, we have to consider it canon because you know, the big wigs in Hollywood said so. Gosh. You know, sometimes I wish Gundam would have a full-length Hollywood movie, and sometimes I'm really happy Hollywood has not gotten their grubby little hands on Gundam, because I know they would not respect it. Hollywood does not respect the things it touches. They're only looking to make money. They're only looking to capitalize on stuff. They don't care about how much you have a connection to the characters or how connected you are to the storyline or how deep it means or whatever. None of that matters to them. And part of me wants a nice Hollywood Gundam movie, and part of me is glad they have not touched my series yet. It was Hap. Okay, his name was Hap. You know what I mean? Really simple name. And I And yeah, and then he died. We didn't see him die on screen, okay? To this day, I will think he got our way, you know? No one dies on screen in Camp Cretaceous, so we don't know what happened to him. He probably beat up those Spinosaurus with how chatty he was, or those Baryonyxes. Yeah, he probably owned those, dude. Probably beat him up, got up the island, and started his own business, you know what I mean? You can't stop Hap. He's alive. Have you ever gotten covered in dirt and grass when filming? Every filming session, I do. Well, there's Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim? What do you mean about Pacific Rim? I don't exactly know what you meant. Only the dinosaurs get hurt in Camp Cretaceous, not the campers. Which is funny because, humans typically when they watch a series, they want to see the animals be okay and the humans get hurt because animals are innocent. But Camp Cretaceous is like, you guys came to see the animals get hurt, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the move. You guys want to see the animals get killed and stuff? Not the humans? The evil humans who started all this? This is all their fault? Yeah. I don't know. I think we should... How long does it take? Okay, I'm assuming you meant how long does it take to make a video. Again, I can make an entire movie, and that means filming it, editing it, uploading it within the span of 24 hours. It really just depends on how swamped I am for time, when my upload schedule is, or when my upload date is. So if I tell you guys it's on Friday, it's coming up Friday, and I have it on Thursday, I better haul butt and get that movie up as soon as I possibly can. That is a time when I can't take no breaks. I got to full stop, edit the whole thing in one go. And it usually takes about a few hours. But if I have time, I'll take breaks, let myself get a creative rejuvenation, what I need to do what I need to do. But otherwise, it's usually like 2 or 3 days. Because I like to give myself a break, You don't have to, burn yourself out. Besides, it's good to let your creative juices have a rest and recuperate so you can think of new ideas. That's what's the problem with Hollywood, is they're always just trying to pump out ideas nonstop and never let anyone have breaks. And that's why movie series with all these different sequels eventually get worse and worse and worse because they're running out of ideas. Although, for movies that have breaks of years, they should have plenty of time to think of interesting sequels. I could always do it. I like thinking of sequels. This is kind of my thing. I like thinking of how could we continue this storyline. So, yeah. It's going like this. There we go. Boom, baby. Okay, let me make sure I'm not falling behind on questions while I'm building. What is your favorite T-Rex in the Jurassic franchise? Absolutely the bull T-Rex, without question. Hollywood Gundam. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Well, Pacific Rim is not really Gundam. They're similar in the fact that they are piloted mechs, but that, then it's the same as Evangelion or any of the other mech series. Gundam's kind of specific in that it's a war with humans versus humans, and it's taken very seriously. It's very realistic, in the terms of how they explain things. It's not like a typical anime where everything's super and there's crazy powers. It's very grounded, very realistic, very well thought out. Do you ever film during night? I would love to, but it's kind of dangerous. Well, not dangerous, especially in one of my filming spots. I go there all the time, even at night. It's just a matter of a camera. I need a good camera that can really pick up night vision. Okay. I love this channel. It also stopped for me too. Yeah. I'm going to stop watching the series after season 3. That's the best ending it could have. The good thing with Louisiana is where I live is the environment looks amazing in marshy land. Yeah, I live in Southern California, and same deal. I have a lot of spots around me that just have beautiful lands. People just ask me tons of questions. Where do you live? Where do you live? How do you find these spots? Southern California, bro. It's a beautiful, beautiful state. Okay. Yeah, I always used to play outside. I hate playing inside with toys when I was a kid. It's just not as fun. We even make a custom kaiju figures for your kaiju series. I don't know. I don't think so. That is quite a bit different than making a custom dinosaur toy. What is your favorite Halo game / Call of Duty game? Okay, so my favorite Halo game. Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna go with Combat Evolved, just because I love the pure beauty of the gameplay of it. Halo 2 is obviously the best story-wise, uncontested. But I'm going to go with Halo Combat Evolved because there's not a day in this world where I'm not down to just get on that game and just go through the campaign again. I just love the silky smooth controls, the buttery smooth gameplay, and just the absolute perfection of difficulty. It's just the perfect experience in my opinion. And my favorite Call of Duty, World at War. My first Call of Duty. The most brutal, the most graphic, the most in-your-face horrific. I love that game. I love World at War. It is my go-to Call of Duty. Do you have a GoPro? Yes, we had a GoPro. We had plans for the GoPro. Tragically, they didn't go through because something happened to the main set piece. A boat that got broken before we got to use it. And we would have had POV shots of a boat driving through the water. But we're still working on that. It's going to be awesome when we eventually get it working. All right, I used to live in California. Now I live in Delaware. Not much sightseeing here. Dang, that's tough. California is a pretty state, but it is very expensive to live here. So I understand why you guys moved. You know, it's not easy. What is your favorite kaiju from the MonsterVerse or any other Godzilla other than Godzilla vs. Kong? From the MonsterVerse. Oh, good job, because you really narrowed it down for me, because I'd have been stuck here for hours trying to think of my favorite kaiju. From the MonsterVerse. I'm going to go with Mothra, just because Mothra I really like how they did Mothra in this series. She's really pretty. I don't like how they keep killing her off. I get it. Mothra sacrifices herself once in a while. But you don't have to kill her off. Come on. I want her back again. Ugh. I hate how people always kill off Mothra. It's like a tradition at this point. Mothra? Yeah, she got to go. Mothra. I thought she was beautiful in this movie. In the new movies. Absolutely beautiful. Come on. Sorry, I do take little breaks so I can get back to the progress of building this dude. Okay. Come on. Boom. You can see kind of the really ugly yellow they have underneath this that does not look like gold. Yeah, I mean, I'm for Godzilla too, but you said not Godzilla. So that was the rules I was playing by. Obviously, I would have said Godzilla, right? I mean, come on. We're all Godzilla fans here. But non-Godzilla, non-Kong, Mothra. All day, every day. I cut out the wrong piece. No one laugh at me. None of you. I'm looking at all of you. None of you better laugh. Better not see any chuckling in that comment section. I'll come after you. I'll find you. I will. And I'll tickle you. Okay, here we go. Jet Jaguar is, of course, ultimate. Who could not love Jet Jaguar? Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar. Yatagi Jaguar. God love Jet Jaguar. He's the ultimate. I cut out the wrong piece again, I think. Gosh darn it. I really need to read. Wait, I did read. This is the piece. Hold on. I'm being lied to at the moment. Sorry, guys. I'm currently getting lied to. Little uh-oh happened. Oh, that's why I got put it on the wrong side. Remember, folks, read your manuals when building your mobile suits. So you don't end up a silly little baka like me. Okay. Look at that. Pretty. Alright, I know there's a lot I missed. Oh my goodness, I missed so many questions. I'm so sorry. It's stuck building. Okay, back to the questions. Do you have GoPro? Okay, man, I answered that. How do you use blood on your dinosaurs? Again, it is fake blood I get from the Halloween store or Amazon. I just pour it on there, splash it on camera, make it look pretty. And you just wash it off. It'll dry on your figures, and it may look like it's stained, but it won't. You just wash it off. It'll come right off. Rub it with a little towel. Come right off. Has any of your toys broke while filming? I'm sure a few have. Recently, actually, no. Okay. When I was filming this most recent toy movie, Part 4, one of the hands on my action figure broke off. So, there you go. Yes, it has happened, just not terribly often, and I really don't like it when it happens. Do you have an interest in a Chinook helicopter? I mean, if I can find one to my scale, yeah. That looks good. It's not like one of those super cheapo Chap May kind of toys, then yes. But I just have not found one yet. Will you ever play Minecraft? Boy, I grew up on Minecraft. I was one of those kids in 2010 with a creeper hoodie. Okay, I had an Enderman and a creeper hoodie. Minecraft was my life as a child. So, yes, I'm just waiting on the cave update. We're all waiting on the cave update. We're all waiting on that precious cave update. Do you think Snow Godzilla might appear in an anime about those train robots? I'm not sure what train robots you are talking about, or Snow Godzilla. I've never quite heard of those, so please do elaborate. My favorite color is blue. Mine is purple. What is your favorite? Oh, there you go. You asked me. It's purple. I love purple. Because of the Enderman. And Rodan. Rodan's pretty cool. Yes, Rodan is cool. Hey, Kurt Halrung. Your favorite color is purple. Welcome to the purple gang. Have you ever heard of Snow Godzilla? What do you think of him? No, I actually have not heard of Snow Godzilla. What is your favorite type of food? Ooh, yikes. That's a tough one. Either a hamburger or sushi. I love sushi. I love it. Love, 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 love. That's probably my favorite of all time. My dad grew up with Jet Jaguar. I grew up with Jet Jaguar. You grew up watching the Showa movies. You grew up watching Jet Jaguar. He's just so powerful. They couldn't put him in another movie because it wouldn't be fair. He'd just kill everyone on screen. So they have to keep him in the Showa era where he's still goofy. Because if they brought him back, he'd be too overpowered. Let's be real. Jet Jaguar is unstoppable. Pretty. Will you ever do a Minecraft Let's Play? Probably not. It's really not my style to do a Minecraft. I do not want to become a Minecraft Let's Player. But maybe. Just maybe a Q&A. I'll do a Q&A while playing Minecraft. That's kind of an interesting idea. But, not a dedicated Let's Play. When will you play Jurassic World Evolution 2? Very soon. As soon as I can get the money to, I have the money, but it's just, I've been so busy with my friends on Back 4 Blood and Halo Infinite and all this other stuff. I have other games playing, and Evolution really didn't catch my interest because it just looks like a better version of the first game, which I'm down for, but I'm kind of sick of the park builders. It's all we've been getting. I want a game where you are a survivalist. It's like you have the open world, all of the island to yourself, and you have vehicles you can get working on the map. You have to repair them, find tools to repair them. You can find guns, find ammo, find anything to survive. You can go into maybe each section of the island is controlled by a certain dinosaur. So you'll be entering the Tyrannosaurus territory, or you'll be entering the Spinosaurus territory. And if you have one chase you and you lead it to another one's territory, you can have a fight happen or something like that. An open world game is what I really want from Jurassic Park. I love open world games. And I think that would totally service the world of Jurassic Park. So there you go. How did you come up with the name of your channel? Simple. It's my Instagram channel name. It's just, I originally was a Godzilla dedicated toy photography account. It was called Godzilla Gojira, but I eventually decided, you know what? I like things other than Godzilla, and I collect toys that are not necessarily Godzilla. I had a lot of World War II figures. I had a lot of Jurassic Park. That's when I was getting into Jurassic Park photography. This was around 2013. So even farther back than even 2015, which was when my toy photography account came around. So originally I was Jurassic Park, and then I was like, you know what? I need a name for a channel where I can do whatever I want. No restrictions. I'm not a Jurassic Park YouTuber. I'm not a Halo YouTuber. I'm not a Godzilla YouTuber. I'm a toy YouTuber. So I have the complete freedom to make a Halo movie whenever I want, to make a Gundam movie whenever I want. Just they're adventures made with toys. Toy adventures. So that is how the name came. That is why I'm not like a Jurassic Toy Adventures or Jurassic Toy Movies, because I don't want to be limited to just doing dinosaur toy movies. So that is the reason we are Toy Adventures. Budding. Okay. I like your films. Thank you. I keep smashing my tripod. I would like to know where you have your where did you have the Dinosaurs of the Ultimate Threat? I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you mean where we filmed, it's a mixture of places. We have quite a few filming locations. Canyon Lake, Crestline, quite a few. We filmed that one in a number of different spots. If you're wondering where the actual toys are, they're somewhere in my collection. I'd have to go and find each and every individual ones, but yeah. Okay, oh, I'm getting a lot of really interesting ones. I just need to get through them. Okay, up to Jaguar, so do I. Have any of your toys got lost while filming in the forest? Like I said, well, I've lost one before, but it's not common. Ever since then, I'm very, very particular about how I do a roundup after I'm done filming. I'll go through all the spots I filmed, search everywhere around where I filmed. I do not let that happen anymore, but it has happened in the past. All right, our Gundam, very expensive. No, actually not. This one's expensive because it's a limited edition. It's, all this crazy stuff. But, whoa. Again, my tripod is kind of lame. Let me just find a cheap one for you guys. Here we go. This one doesn't have a price on it. But this is like one that you can find in stores really easy now. This is only like $20, and they're about this tall. They're really fun. They're like little puzzles, like 3D puzzles. But when you're done with them, they're like action figures, and they come with all tons of cool weapons, tons of cool posability, superposable, very detailed, and you can make them look as nice as you want. They're usually about $20 a piece for the high grades, which is the most generic ones. This one's $97 because it's gold plated and it's from the Gundam base in Tokyo that they had to get shipped over to an American store. So that's why it's so expensive. If you're looking at something like a master grade, which is what this is, these are a bit bigger. These are a 1/100 scale. These are a 1/44 scale. These are about $20, $30 each. 30, 40, 50, around that price range. So it just depends on what you want. If you just want the generic, easy, cheap, high grades, very cheap hobby, about $20 each. Same price as a Dinosaur or Marvel Legends. So not expensive at all. A very affordable little hobby. And especially if you're not planning on buying a billion like I plan on buying a bunch, So it's not quite a cheap hobby for me. But if you just want to get your favorite, maybe RX, very easy. Just $20 here and there. So not hard. Minecraft has changed so much. It has changed a lot. I remember playing it before Survival was even on Xbox. Now, I've always played it on Xbox. I never got to play it on PC. So I played it before Survival was, not Survival, but like the Hunger Meter. The Hunger Meter, before the Hunger Meter was there, that's when I was playing. Way back in like 2011. All right. It's true that Sentinel 1 and the Droid fits in perfectly. Yep. All right, I've already answered the Lost Toys. Have you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes, I have. I just never personally got into it. I'm kind of a baby. I hate jump scares. It is the lowest form of horror for me. I'm much more into suspense and like building dread than I am into jump scares. I think jump scares are kind of cheap horror. I understand that Five Nights at Freddy's has this big lore and it's all deep, and I can appreciate that, but no, it's not really my type of game. I'm not big into jump scare games. I'm kind of a baby when it comes to that. Okay. How old is Robert? Robert, well, if you want to be literal, he's from 1998. So very old. But if you're talking about how long I've owned him for, I've owned him since, I want to say 2005 or 6. Either 5 or 6. I think 6. So, I'm not good at the math on top of my head, but it's been a long time. Easily about 15 years, 16 years, somewhere around there. So it's been a while. Again, I'm really bad with math in my head. And I wasn't actually doing math there. I was just giving out a random estimate. So it's been a long time. He was like probably my second Jurassic Park toy I've ever owned. So very, very, very long. Robert is an OG. He's been long hauling it. He's been here for everything. Have you played The Isle? I have The Isle on my wish list on Steam, but then I eventually just gave up on trying to get it because I stopped playing on my computer. Have you ever played Stalker? No, but I have played Fallout, and I love Fallout a lot. Stalker, I heard, is a lot like Fallout. I've also played Metro. That's what I meant to say. Of course I play Fallout. Metro. I've played Metro 2023, and Metro Last Light, which are very similar to Stalker. But no, I have not played Stalker itself. I absolutely adore Metro. Metro is an amazing game. I love that storyline so much. Have you played Ark Survival Evolved? Yes, I love Ark. I love making really funny looking humans in that game. I used to have a ton of fun playing on Xbox, but it's just so buggy and like laggy, and I just eventually got out of it. I don't like how the dinosaurs are all oversized. It's fun to hop on for a few minutes, but I'm just not one of those guys that can get super, super deep into it. So, okay. Again, with the lost during filming, I have had that once. So, we do Halo movies. I have done Halo movies. I've done 2. One for Mega Constructs and one for the new Jaguars. I am going to do another Jaguars movie. It's just, they're super hard to make because it's constant special effects. But I will, and they don't get good views at all. It's not even worth making them. I'd just be making them for the fun of it because I wouldn't make any money on it because they don't get very good views, especially even now when the game's out. They don't get very good views, so it's mainly something I would make just for the fun of it. And what do you think of the new Giga from Dominion? I like it. I really don't like the thing on its back. I know everybody's been complaining about that. Has that weird hump on its back, and I'm in that camp too. I don't like the hump on the back. I think it looks goofy. I think it looks silly. But, they got to make their dinosaurs look unique somehow, Or apparently that's, some kind of justification. I think it looks great. I just don't like the weird camel-like hump on its back. I don't know if that is fossil record accurate. So, because I'm not quite as well-versed on dinosaurs as I should be. I used to be I used to be an encyclopedia as a kid, okay? But those days are a little bit behind me. And sadly enough, I do need to catch up. All my dinosaur books are from 2006, so they're very outdated. My mom was like, hey, I need to learn some of the dinosaur names. Can I borrow your dinosaur book? And I'm like, you can. And she's like, I just need to learn a little bit about each dinosaur. And I'm like, okay, well, you gotta understand, these books are incredibly outdated by now. The paleontology field is an ever-evolving field that is constantly changing with each discovery. So a book from 2006 may not have the most accurate, up-to-date information as a book from now. Like, they probably still think that Spinosaurus walked like it did in Jurassic Park, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know what tangent I just got on a huge tangent. Come on. Did I put this on wrong? I did. Lol. See? No. I'll go like this. There we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I know I put this on wrong somehow. It has to be. There ain't no way. Boy, there ain't no way. I did put it on wrong. And you guys all saw that live. Quickly, everybody, just forget what you just saw. Just erase the last 10 minutes of footage from your mind. I did not make a mistake. It did not happen. If you guys think it happened, you're delusional. Nothing happened. Shh, it's okay. How did it tear that apart? Okay, let's do it actually right this time. That goes there. That goes there. Here we go. Satisfying moment time. Gotta love that. And now it looks good again. And now the articulation is proper. I knew I did something wrong. All right, back to the questions. I love jump scare games. Well, you are a much braver man than me. I cry like a little baby. Okay. We do a Titanfall video. Titanfall, I've never actually gotten into the Titanfall fandom. Sorry, I heard it's a really great game. It's just I haven't gotten into that fandom. How did Robert get his name and when? Robert got his name the moment I got him. And I was just a little kid. And I just wanted... He was like my teddy bear, So I had to give him a name. I just gave him Robert. Because it was the first thing that came into my head. I like the name. I think the name Robert's cool. So I just named him Robert, and it's stuck ever since then. Like, all my family knows him as Robert. Like, they don't know him as my bull T-Rex. They know him as Robert. So he's Robert now, and he will always be Robert. Sadly, Robert will never star in videos because he's in retirement, but he is very proud of what I've achieved. What does Ultimasaurus look like with how battle damaged it is? Well, let's go. Is it really time for another garage trip? Because he is in there. All right. I guess it's time for another garage trip to go check on our destroyed brother. And is he still up there? What happened to him? He used to be up here somewhere, but it seems he's gone missing. I have to go look for him. How tragic, because I wanted to show you guys how destroyed he was. But it seems like he... Oh, no, he's back here. He's back here. Come on, move. Super Colossal Blue. So here he is. Worse for wear, you can see some parts. He's not absolutely destroyed. His tail's missing. He's got some messed up bits here. He's still usable, but he definitely would not look in his prime. He is quite knocked up. I'd have to do some touch-up paint on him. But, I mean, we could bring him back. If the demand is there, we can bring him back. I'd have to do a little bit of touch-ups on him. Make him look pretty again. And it could be done. But, yeah, there is the look of our Ultimasaurus. Okay. So, how did he get so messed up? Well, because I'm not very gentle when I film. All those ramming and attacks you see, those are all real. My mental justification was, I got this custom done specifically for the toy movie. It wasn't for my collection. I got it done for the toy movie. That is more of a prop than an actual piece of my collection. So I used it as something specifically for the movie. So while I do have an Ultimasaurus now, it is quite banged up. Big tough. Okay. I am so many questions. Okay, here we go. Do you have any other dinosaurs with names? No. Robert is the only one. After Robert, none of them were really significant enough to me for me to name them until I grew up a little bit. So sadly, Robert is the main character of my Jurassic Park collection. Do you know that Irex's originally was the Diablos Rex? Yes, I know the Diablos Rex. I think the Indominus does look better, though, so I'm happy they went with the Indominus. What is your favorite dinosaur? Mine are the Giga and the Arbortosaurus. Mine is the T-Rex. I love the T-Rex. Who is Robert? Okay, so that was really early in the stream. Robert is my personal bull T-Rex from my childhood. I have another bull T-Rex, but this is the one from my childhood. It has marker on it. The sounds don't work. The belly's torn. It's torn apart. You know, it's been played with. It's been loved for years. And when I was a little kid, I named him Robert. So that's who Robert is. So anyone's confused on who Robert is, it's my toy T-Rex. We're not talking about an actual person named Robert. Let me just make sure I don't miss any of you guys' questions. Have you seen Jurassic World Dominion preview yet? No, I have not. Have you played Jurassic World Evolution 2 yet? No, I have not, but I will. If they ever put in their hybrid in Dominion, that would be cheap. I agree. I do not want any more hybrids. I think the hybrid idea... I mean, they even said that the Indominus was the last hybrid. They're not going to do any more hybrids. They said that. Whether they actually live up to the word is different. I mean, they made one in Camp Cretaceous, but they got away with the excuse that, oh, well, in lore, it takes place before all that. So, whatever. Who knows? I hope they don't. Yeah, guys, sorry. Every time it's like quiet after a question, it's because I'm sifting through the questions trying to find where I was, so none of you guys get skipped. Are there any Mattel figure which I repainted regretted because it's super rare now? No, and mainly because when I buy a figure, I'll buy one, and then when I commission a custom, they'll buy their own and paint it. It's added into the cost of the commission. So I'll always have an original and a custom of each dinosaur. So that's why I don't really trip about having it customized. The only one that hasn't happened to was my personal Spinosaurus, the first edition Spinosaurus, because it was so rare back then that was the only way we could have got it done. So no, I don't really worry about them being rare because I usually always have original. So okay. I can't believe Rexxy died in the trailer of Dominion. There is no trailer for Dominion yet. Don't worry about what he's saying. He's being a goofball. Will you make more hybrids in the future? Probably not. I'll probably use the Chaos Effect dinosaurs as my hybrids, but I won't make my own because I'm not really big on hybrids. I'm big on real dinosaurs. What did your family think when you told them you got famous for making toy movies? Well, funny enough, my family was the one who started me to get making toy movies. My mom was the one who pushed me to do it because she saw the videos I used to grow up watching. And maybe I should make a playlist of just all the toy movies I used to watch as a kid. Like all the old ones. That way you guys can kind of see where I came from. I don't know. That would be kind of an interesting idea. But I showed her a few of those. And she's like, you can do this. This is what you... Now I understand why you record dinosaurs all the time. It's like so many locks unlocked in her head at once. So many doors opened. So it's really my family is the one who's been pushing me to really do this. And my extended family, when they hear about it, they're like, oh, that's cool. To make money from it. And then they hear how much money I make from it. And they're like, oh, that's really cool. So they are very, very, very supportive. I do not have anyone telling me I'm a man child or anything like that. They're very, very supportive. So, I mean, besides, I'm making a ton of money. So what are they going to say, right? Will you ever do a reaction to dinosaur video animations? Maybe. It's not really my kind of content. I'm not really, I like to put my face on camera. I do not like to do that. But maybe in the future. Do you have original Godzilla figure? I do. Let me turn my camera on the way back. Where's the camera froze? I don't know what happened to the camera. It seems to have frozen on the frame because I'm trying to move it around. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Can you guys see what's going on? Because I can see you guys' questions, but the screen seems to be frozen. On Char, they're waving. Which really sucks. I do not know how to fix this thing. My camera has frozen and I cannot see anymore. So I think it's from now on, we're just going to be answering questions because the camera is frozen. I do not know how to unfreeze it without ending the live, which I do not want to do yet. So we're going to continue on for a bit more. But I think that does mean the live is slowly about to come to an end. Oh, don't worry. I probably will be doing another one of these next week because I had so much fun doing it this week. Or right now. So let's just keep reading comments. Camera froze, but we can continue on. I just can't show you guys anything anymore, which is really sucks. Will you put a custom acro in the Rise of the Hybrids Part 5? I do not have an Acrocanthosaurus. That is a Tarbosaurus. You guys are thinking of the blue one? That is a Tarbosaurus. That is why that is there. How did it get? Okay, so I saw that one. That's a lot of damage. You ever get a dog or cat? I have 6 Yorkies. 6 dogs. Absolute mayhem. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. I watch a lot of YouTubers. I just don't really have a favorite anymore. Most of my favorite YouTubers have gone down the pooper and have become people I don't really like anymore. Like H3, but I don't really have favorite YouTubers. So, yeah. Those days are kind of over. I just watch whoever's interesting now. Whoever makes good content. Although a YouTuber I do very much enjoy watching, and I always tune into their videos, is Wendigoon. I love Wendigoon's videos, and he's just started. He started way after me, and he grew way faster than me. But man, I can see why his videos are amazing, and I watch his videos while building Gundam. Will you ever create your own custom hybrid series? No, I will not. Can you show us your favorite custom? It is the bull T-Rex that is in the thumbnail of this live. I really wish I could show you guys some stuff, but I mean, right now this whole thing is kind of like frozen, and any moment right now this live could just end because I might press the wrong button. It's that bad because I don't know how to work live at all. It's my first time, so I'm stuck in some kind of menu right now. I don't know how to get out of this. Guys, help me. Help me. Okay, let me get back to where I was. So I want to make sure I answer all the questions before I finally end the live. Sadly, we probably will have to end it because I'm having so many issues right now. But next Saturday or next Sunday, either one of those, I'm definitely going to go back on and do it again because, like you guys said, you know, a lot of you guys are in school and it's not fair. So I will be doing another live. I've decided I will be doing it. Just a matter of next weekend. So looking forward to that. As long as I'm not going to Denver. I might be going to Denver with my sister. If that doesn't happen, then I'm all yours. But if I do, then I'll be filming in Denver. Filming another movie for you guys. Either way, you guys are getting content next weekend. Okay, where are my questions? Where are the questions at? What are your Yorkies doing right now? Probably up with my mom or my roommate, just chilling. Okay, I'm planning on doing a toy movie with a mummy starring Brendan Fraser. I've never actually seen those movies, but I heard they're really good. Sounds like a very cool and supportive family. Absolutely is. You got a great voice. You think so? I think I have a lame voice, but I appreciate the compliment. Did you see the bid on David Serious sculpted Stegosaurus from Jurassic Park Dinosaur Showdown toy line on eBay going for a crazy $9,000? If you don't remember, he's the guy who's... I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw that. I saw the original posting in the fan club on Facebook. Absolutely mind-blowing. But when I looked at it and I really thought about it, I thought, you know, this is cool. We've never gotten it before. Sure, it has, you know, dino damage, which is really neat. But it's not that much better than Mattel's. You know, the paint is great, but the sculpt, I think I like Mattel's better, to be brutally honest. I think Mattel captured the Stegosaurus a little bit better. But I don't know. I think Mattel actually did the Stegosaurus better. It's nice to see that there still are prototypes, you know, because that line was amazing and had so much potential. But I don't know. I think that one particular dinosaur Mattel did it better. Please do a face reveal. I will do one eventually. Like I said, I'm kind of a shy dude. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen my face before. I'm not shy about showing my face on there, but I am a little shy about showing it on YouTube. So if you really want to see it, go to Instagram. You'll eventually find one, but at least for me, yeah. Is it? Probably. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I almost did it for this live, but then I was like, you know what? That'd be boring if you just watched me talk all the time. So I thought I'd be having to do something interesting to keep you guys interested and just answering questions all the time. Would Skullcrawler kill Godzilla? Absolutely not. That Skullcrawler would get murked. We ever do a Skullcrawler sculpt? I don't really need to. I have the Skullcrawler figure, and I think it does it quite well. Next week, whoop whoop. What new toy movies will you do for Hybrid episode 5? Well, I do have a few ideas. Like, obviously, I can't spoil it. Come on, the whole fun is watching it. But there will be new hybrids, and they will be fun, and there will be plenty of awesome fight scenes. On Rampage. Very nice. Being in the next live. I can't wait to see you there. Tell me a cool fact about a toy. What's a cool fact about a toy? Think on the top of my head. I actually don't have one right now. That's an interesting question, though. I have to think about that. Maybe I can answer that next live. Because that is an interesting question. All right. What is your favorite characters out of all of your what is your favorite character out of all of your favorites? Do you mean my characters or like characters in the movies? Because if it's my characters, I'd probably say Agent Mason. I like to use him a lot because he's kind of like just like the cool, shady government guy. This is the best I've ever chatted on. Well, I'm happy you were here. And yeah, that seems to be the end of the questions. Thank you all so much for being here. This was my first live, and you guys made it absolutely magical. And I can't wait to do more lives with you guys because talking to you guys is the best. I love getting to hear my fans. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Toy Adventures, answering all the questions you guys had. And, oh, I got one more question. I'll answer this one last question before we leave. Will you ever do a Jurassic World and Godzilla crossover? It technically has happened in one of my Godzilla movies. If you really pay attention, there is a Jurassic Park Jeep. But that is the most I've done so far. Who knows? Maybe I'll do more. What is my favorite dinosaur? T-Rex. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Toy Adventures. Sorry the live got glitchy halfway through. Otherwise, it probably would have gone on longer. But for now, stay tuned until next week till we can do a sequel. Thanks you so much for watching. This has been Toy Adventures, signing out. Peace.